I just love the Dolphins storyline that's coming for this season. I love it. It's kind of under the radar, certainly when you're talking about Lamar's contract, Kyler's contract, the AFC West. Matt Ryan is now in Indianapolis. Russell, again, is to talk about the AFC West, where he is. You got Brady, you got Rodgers, you got so much going on. Then you got Tua sitting there with Mike McDaniel and Tyreek Hill. And you heard Tua kind of get a little salty the other day, bringing up his throw to Tyreek at the end of practice. And did you catch that? Because, it's a reference to what was out there on Twitter. So you're the perfect guy to ask this one to, Mike Florio. My guy, Chris Brockman, asks me every single Friday a what's more likely question. And ask him the what's more likely question, because this, again, I can't wait to hear your answer on this, see if you agree with me.
All right, Mike, what's more likely? That Tua has 30 combined touchdowns this year. He only has 33 in his whole career. Or he struggles and Brady is the quarterback for Miami in 2023.
Oh, wow.
What's more likely?
More likely, he's got 33 total in his career, and we need 30 combined.
This year.
I think there's a chance his numbers will go up with Mike McDaniel, but there'll still be flaws in his game that McDaniel will do a great job of concealing. I still say between those two, it's more likely that he struggles and it's Brady in 2023, or the first guy you mentioned other than Tua, Lamar Jackson in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
okay.
Because look,
okay.
If the Ravens don't get this deal done with him, and he's made it clear he doesn't want to negotiate this season, there's going to be a window of opportunity for them to finally do this after the season, assuming he engages. There's going to be a point where I think the Ravens get exasperated. I don't know this. I never know anything life safer that way. I think that at some point the Ravens are going to throw their hands in the air and say, we got to move on. If this guy's not going to take our money, we just have to move on. You tag him and you trade him, and you maybe trade him to the Miami Dolphins if they're looking for an upgrade over Tua after this season.
Whoa. And so it's like one big taking your talents to South Beach. Tyreek's there, everybody's there. Just add Lamar, and that's part of the over-the-shoulder lurking, looming presence. Not Brady, but Lamar from Miami.
Potentially, but
sure.
Look, this is no excuses year for Tua. And last year it took some time, but I think he eventually got a chip on his shoulder over the Deshaun Watson talk. They won 8 out of 9 games after the window closed on the Deshaun Watson trade. I think that distraction was bothering him. I think the fact that Brian Flores was fixated on getting Tua out and Deshaun Watson in was an issue for Tua. At some point, he's just got to internalize it the way Tom Brady would. Get pissed off. And that's why I like the chippiness we saw last week, because it's an indication that's what he's doing. The question is, can he physically do it? Can he stay healthy? Can he make a big throw in a big spot? The McDaniel offense is going to be easy to operate in the short area. When it's time to put one through the keyhole 30 yards down the field to Tyreek Hill, can Tua do it? That's when we're going to know whether or not he's the answer after this season. But he's got no excuses. They've improved the offensive line, the receivers, the running backs. The defense is the same, and it was awesome last year. They still have the same defensive coordinator. So if they fail this year, it's going to be easy to take the dotted line right back to Tua, and then the question becomes, what do they do next year? Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson? Who knows? It's an attractive destination. If they're looking for a quarterback next year, Rich, that's going to be the number one destination for a guy that's looking to get out of the spot that he's in.
Although Brady would be taking a pay cut. Pretty much. Honestly,
well, yeah,
like Fox is waiting for.
Great leverage for your free agency deal next year when they offer you money. It's like, yeah, but I can get $37.5 million to just go sit in the booth.
And not get hit.
Yeah.
Man, great stuff, Mike Florio. Thanks for the food for thought. Appreciate that. There you go, Mike Florio, everybody. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.